scored 30 goals to not in the tournament and playing Germany. The result was India 8, Germany 1. At the stroke of the midnight hour, when the world sleeps, India will awake to life and freedom.
National Sports Day. Each year on this particular day, 29th of August, we remember Dhyan Chand. Not that we have to remember Dhyan Chand on this day and not the rest of the year, but we celebrate the man, the wizard of hockey. And every year we make this demand, Bharat Ratna for Dhyan Chand. Now while that demand stays, and I once again request the Sports Ministry and the Prime Minister to personally look into it, because nobody deserves this honor more. 3 Olympic gold medals in colonial India, 1928, 1932, 1936 for Dhyan Chand. And the story of Dhyan Chand, the inspiration that Dhyan Chand provided to thousands and millions of Indians is unrivaled and unparalleled. Now on this particular day, National Sports Day, let's look back. Let's look back at Dhyan Chand. Lance Naik in the Indian Army, when he travelled for the London Olympic Games in 1928 and the boat docked at Tilbury Docks in London, he was travelling with one pair of trousers. Imagine this. When Jaipal Singh met the team, Jaipal Singh, as all of us know, was the captain, a student of St. John's College, Oxford. When Jaipal Singh met the team and decided to take them to Austin Reed to buy some clothes, Dhyan Chand requested Jaipal Singh that when he took a pair of trousers, could he take it out in the sun. Such was his humility, such was his simplicity. But when you put the same man on the hockey pitch, 13 out of 29 goals for India in the 1928 Amsterdam Olympic Games. And it is not an exaggeration to say that Britain, which had won the gold in 1904 and 1920, did not participate in the 1928 Amsterdam Games because India would have beaten them. An unbeaten run, and colonial India had won our first Olympic gold medal in field hockey. Thereafter, fast forward 4 years, Dhyan Chand and Roop Singh once again were dominant when India travelled to Los Angeles for the 1932 Olympic Games. 24-1 against the United States, a record that still stands. Dhyan Chand was a huge hero. But his highest moment really came 4 years later during the Berlin Olympic Games in front of Adolf Hitler. By this time, some of the European nations, including the Dutch and Germany, had made giant strides. There was a lot of talk that the Germans, in front of their Chancellor, in front of Adolf Hitler, could even beat India. But, and by the way, Dhyan Chand was the captain of this particular team, the Indians were playing bare feet, all of these things were brought into the equation. But when it came to the Olympics, and when it came to the final, India trounced Germany 8 goals. And the whole crowd was delirious. The whole crowd was ecstatic in the manner the Indians were able to win or retain the Olympic gold medal. Story has it that the Germans offered Dhyan Chand the job in the German army. Of course, he refused. Story has it that a German lady came and kissed him. These are part of folklore. But truth be told, Dhyan Chand and the Indian team had captured public imagination. Interestingly, I have in my collection, as part of my museum, the original ticket from the 1928 campaign, the original ticket from the 1932 campaign, and all of the original tickets from Dhyan Chand's captaincy in the 1936 campaign, as you can see here. These are priceless possessions from a tournament that was all about Dhyan Chand. And even thereafter, if you speak to Gurbakh Singh, he carried on. Even Gurbakh Sahab played with Dhyan Chand later on. Dhyan Chand had this dream of beating Britain in Britain. Unfortunately, that did not happen because the next Olympic Games was only in 1940. Having said that, the kind of talent, potential, achievement that Dhyan Chand has shown or did show at that point in time, 28, 32, 36, no debate. He is one of the greatest, if not the greatest Indian athlete. 3 Olympic gold medals, just imagine. 1932, when they were in London, Dougie Jardine was travelling, and when he got to know that Dhyan Chand and Roop Singh had come to London, he turned around the car to go and meet India's 2 hockey greats or stalwarts. There are many such stories about the greatest. Finally, the one point that one has to make on National Sports Day again is that clamor, is that same demand, is that same request. Bharat Ratna for Dhyan Chand. For nobody is a more able Bharat Ratna or deserving Bharat Ratna than the Wizard of Hockey. This is our humble tribute on behalf of RevSportz for the greatest hockey player that the world has ever seen, celebrating Dhyan Chand on National Sports Day.